to J Will Jamboree, waking up the city the right way. You know, I'm a big fan of us getting artists in here before they really blow up. And y'all know my story with being a youngster and being able to translate into something. But for this young lady to start the way that she did, and now doing what she is with this record featuring ScHoolboy Q, I think it's pretty incredible. So, Cap City, please join me in saying good morning to Miss Tinashe.
Hey.
Woo! What's going on?
How are you?
I'm fantastic. It is very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
You know, they talk to me every couple of weeks about the songs and want me to get them through the speakers. And, you know, every once in a while, I feel that there's a gem that comes across the playlist. And I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say that I think that this is a nice little gem.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I was doing some research, too. You know, your dad is Zimbabwean.
Yeah.
Your mom is Irish.
Yeah.
And you were born in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's true.
How did your parents meet?
They met in college. They actually both grew up or went to college in Iowa. Okay. So they just happened to be in Kentucky at the time of my birth. I'm not really I don't have any family out there or anything like that. So yeah, I'm from LA.
From LA, that's where you call home.
Yeah.
The left coast to west coast.
Oh yeah.
I love it. So was your mom or dad into music at all?
They're both musically inclined people, I think, but neither of them are music artists.
I find that rare, though, because we look at your background that we're going to get into in a little bit, but it's usually the apple isn't far too far from the tree. Mm-hmm. So how did you get entrenched with music? Because I've seen you say that you came out the womb with song.
Yeah, no, music is a big part of my dad's culture, being from Zimbabwe and stuff like that. So, it was a very musical household. My parents always just encouraged me to sing, and they sang with me and stuff like that. So no one ever told me to just be quiet.
Tinashe,
so I just always loved to sing, so it just became my whole life. It just stuck. Yeah.
And Tinashe, I'm pronouncing that correct?
Yeah, Tinashe.
Tinashe. Who do you look up to? Like, you're in your room, you're growing up, or you're imitating Aaliyah, or you're imitating Beyonce. Who is that superstar that you're saying, I'm going to be the next one?
For me, it was probably Janet Jackson for a long time. She was
that was my first concert.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here in Albany, 92.
Which one? Was it Velvet Rope?
1992, Paul. I was a baby back then, but my dad was holding me up. I just saw that she was on tour with Babyface, and she was the opening act.
She is right now?
No, this was back in 92. She was my first concert.
I was like, say what?
Yeah, Janet Jackson was my first show, so that's good.
Dope. That's dope. Yeah, she's, Janet and Michael, they were a big influence on me growing up, and just the way they danced and performed and in their videos, and I just loved that. That was a big thing for me. I've been dancing since I was 4, so it's important for me to integrate it into my videos and my live show and things like that.
Which actually yesterday, were you? I know the video debuted on 106 and Park.
Yes.
The dancing was incredible.
Thank you.
Very nice job.
Thank
so that's
you.
Something that you've always you've been in love with it.
Yes, I started taking ballet and tap and stuff when I was about 4 years old. And I competed. I was on a competing dance company and stuff like that. So, I just feel like it's an extension of performance. I did a lot of acting in my life too. So those are all just, I think, extensions of the same thing.
Fantastic. We're playing the song 2 On featuring ScHoolboy Q. I know that there is a mixtape out. What's the name of the mixtape?
Blackwater. I've actually created 3 mixtapes. I'm the type of person who doesn't like to sit around and wait for people to do things for me. So I built a home studio in my bedroom. I have a recording studio set up there, and I was writing, recording, and mixing, and doing the whole thing there, and just putting up the music online and making my own videos and editing them and doing that whole thing. And that's really how I established a substantial fan base and just
all by
substantial
yourself?
Blog support. Yeah, it was just really, really natural, really, really organic, and that was important for me, so that I knew that I had fans that really were going to ride for me for a long time, for the long term, as opposed to just being spoon-fed to them from a corporation or something like that. So yeah, I feel like my fans really kind of were very instrumental in just the growth of my career and my success and just the whole thing. So yeah,
and now, even in passing here over on our sales floor, I was actually approached by another program director here who actually recorecognized you. So this is something for you. I know that you were a part of a girl group, but have you been in commercials before?
Yeah, I've been I'm in commercials. I was in movies. I was on 2.5 Men. I've done a lot of things. You know.
How was 2.5 Men?
It was fun.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool. I was on 3 different episodes. It was back in the Charlie Sheen.
So you had a recurring role.
Yeah,
That's
I did.
always good.
That's good. That's good. It was back in the OG Charlie Sheen days, which was dope. And yeah, it was a fun experience. It was my first time like acting in front of a live audience, which is cool.
That's fantastic. Of course, we're talking to Tinashe. Of course, I have 2 younger sisters, and I hated when they came home complaining about being teased.
Yeah.
I read that you were bullied in school.
Yeah.
What could somebody pick on you for?
I'm not sure. I think at that age, kids they don't really understand how to be supportive of one another. And I was a working kid. Like, I was always leaving school to go film, like, movies and stuff. I would be out of school for, like, 5 months at a time. And when I came back, the kids really weren't very, like, understanding of that, I guess.
Jealousy, maybe a little bit?
I think it was probably a little bit of that. That kind of just started it all off.
But you remain humble, and this was good. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely did not have the best, like, 8th grade, 9th grade experience, but, you know, it motivated me to really just take a step back and pursue music full time, and I tested out of school after 9th grade so that I could really focus and concentrate and just pop it all off.
Now, 8th and 9th grade, was that around the time of the Stunners?
The Stunners really started, I think, in 9th grade, when I was about 14. Actually, no, I guess that was 8th grade. Yeah.
You think that played a part of the reason?
I'm sure that didn't help. I'm sure it didn't help. Yeah, it was a combination of all sorts of things. I had a TV show on the Cartoon Network at the time, and people used to say, like, I don't believe that she's actually doing a show. Like, she's lying. Like, I didn't understand. Why would I lie about something that's, like, there's going to be proof of it? Like, hello. It's going to be on TV, though. Like, you guys are dumb. Like, that makes no sense.
Tinashe, the mixtape is out right now. Debut album. When is it coming out?
This summer. I'm shooting for June, July. I've been working on the album basically since the beginning of 2013 now, so it's really in the final stages of just picking the best songs and cleaning it all up and stuff like that. So.
That's fantastic. Of course, the record that we're about to get into with ScHoolboy Q features a dude that is all over the radio. You and DJ Mustard on the beat. How did y'all team up?
Well, I just wanted to put out a record. I just turned 21, so I wanted to put out a record.
Happy birthday.
Thank
February
you.
6th, I heard, right?
That's right.
Happy belated.
Thank you. I wanted to put out a record that, you know, I could hear in, like, a club environment or just, like, a party environment, something that I felt, like, represented just youthfulness and was fun and that I could dance to and things like that.
Where's it hiding?
So, DJ Mustard is, like, one of my favorite producers out of LA that, you know, brings that kind of, like, vibe to his music. You know, whenever I hear his songs, it makes me want to dance. So I really wanted to link up with him. And then ScHoolboy Q is one of my favorite rappers out of LA. And I just wanted to keep that whole kind of West Coast mantra. You know, I'm from LA, and then they're all from LA, and it has that kind of Cali swag to it, if you will. So that was kind of fun for me.
That's fantastic. Just a few more questions. I do a segment known as Know Me. I'm going to ask you 4 things, just off the top of the head. So we can get to know you a little bit more. Your favorite number?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's odd.
Okay. When you're not working, you're definitely...
It's hanging out with my family.
You said what?
Hanging out with my
family. Hanging out with your family. That's good. You an only child?
Nope.
No?
I have 2 younger brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. They're the best. I have a 17-year-old brother and a 15-year-old brother.
This always puts a smile on your face.
My cat.
Your cat?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Her name?
His name is Sundance.
Really?
Yeah, but I never call him Sundance. I just call him Kitty.
Kitty?
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest cat fan.
Not many people are, but, you know, I don't understand why. Have you ever had a cat?
I have not had a cat.
See?
But I was scratched by a cat when I was like 9, so that tarnished me forever. And one more. You always got to carry what? Like, you're walking. What does Tinashe always carry?
Oh, my phone.
Your phone?
Of course, yeah. I got to be connected to the Twitter and the Insta and the...
Instagram?
Instagram. Okay. You know, I got to stay up on my social networks. Got to keep up with it.
Well, get out there and support her. The debut album is coming out this summer. You are here today. Why is Albany going to remember Tinashe?
Well, I just think I have something new to bring to the table. I just like a fresh new face, a fresh new sound, and hopefully you guys like it, so...
Well, Ride the Wave, of course, you're familiar with this one. It's 2-1 featuring ScHoolboy Q. You want to introduce it?
Absolutely. My name is Tinashe, and this is Tuan featuring ScHoolboy Q.
Jams 96.3. I have something for you guys to sign.
Yeah, we have some photos and stuff.
Well, beautiful. You're going to be the first one to put up then, because... Actually, Paul, did we reach out to you? I want to... Any glossies that you have of your artists, what I want to do...
This is your girl Tinashe, and I'm waking up with the J Will Jamboree on Jams 96.3.